21st of February. We're heading out to the farm again here soon, and what we're going to do is we're going to talk with a fellow that's got a bulldozer. That you can see behind us. And it's, we have one payloader running, and another dozer is supposed to be coming to replace that payloader, but we're not getting finished fast enough clearing this land. So we're going to bring in another dozer to speed up the process. It's going to end up costing the same amount as it would have, to have two as it would have been one. They're concerned about the dry season ending and the wet season starting. We need to get this dozing done, get the land cleared, so we can get the land prepped and get a plant. We're going to plant the corn.
Yep, sounds good. So I'm just going to scan around a little bit. So they have road graders, backhoe, payloader. It's actually a roller there, and it's a Caterpillar D8. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Big dozer, that'll move a lot. And this is actually right across the street from our hotel. There's our hotel. They have water truck, gravel truck. It might be a fuel tanker truck, but anyway. And they have a way to haul stuff. So we're excited about getting things going.
Corner of our property. And so we're just making a small mark. We've got a little trail here. We actually walked back down from that way. Andy's getting a video of it. We drove part way down. That looks pretty good.
We're good.
Dude.
Yep. So we're in the northwest corner of the farm. Now we're going to head straight east to where we're going to have a mark for the 100-acre corner. So it's kind of along this trail, which is really nice. Easy to get to. At least you can walk here. So this is from the northwest corner, 1/5 of the way across to mark our first 100-acre east corner. So figure a rectangle, and we've got a mark in the northwest. This would be the northeast, and we've got the southwest and southeast mark for the first 100-acre rectangle.
So did you say what we were talking about? The snakes. So
yeah.
I asked him, there are some snakes, they say, and it's like, okay, I'm not a big fan of snakes. One of the things, like they say, it's like, I don't like the way they walk.
There
and
you go.
So,
there you go.
They say there's not snakes. So we're near an area of ours that has been harvested, and this would have been minor crop or the second season corn that the people had harvested close to ours, and so they pick the corn on the ear by hand, and then they bring it to a central location and shell it.
Yep.
And so this is just a husk and cob pile. So
Yep.
we're just going to take a look at it.
Yep. So this is white corn. This would not be yellow corn. And this is what they use for their own food consumption. The kernels and the cobs are usually a little smaller. It's an open pollinated variety, so they don't get much yield. 20, 30, 40 bushel, maybe. Probably 20 on this field, 30. They're space corn.
It's kind of hard to tell how big some of the cobs are broken. This is a small one. Of course, just like in the United States, we'll have some full-size cobs and some small ones.
And they don't fertilize, so it's not going to be a big, robust cob. And it's white corn, not yellow. So a lot of differences, but they can grow corn. A lot of husks. And you can kind of see in the back, looks like they maybe could have used a little better weed control. That would have helped too. That's good. Just kind of like a little picnic shelter, where they're able to come and rest, have a small fire, cook their food. So it's good. We have Tetchy and Emmanuel's been helping us. Great workers. Helping us mark trees and find stuff. Right, so we're marking the tree. This is along our west line. We've got 8 points. This is point number 2. Point number 3 was up there on the trail. And so we're getting this somewhat marked off. We're using two dashes as our mark. So we are in an area that was burnt, and they produced yams here. So around this little hut, this is where they stored the yams when they're harvested. They just kind of made an easy little lean-to. And we'll go a little farther. Yams are kind of like potatoes. You can use the other yams as kind of like sweet potatoes. And then they put them in mounds like this. And when they're ready, they'll dig them up and get the long, big tuber type yams. Because these are yams, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And that's how they grow. So now we're going to head back some way that way and find Richard in the pickup, and we're going to meet a gentleman here in a little while. So we're at the water crossing. Yeah, and that's basically Rock, or Van, and Techiar. And we're going to see if we can do something to make this a little better. So, I mean, there's a couple ways we could do it. We could just not re-rot it, just throw some concrete in there so that it's a flatter basin to get across. Or we can put a culvert here and make it a little higher.
Oh, of course, not the concrete.
Right. Culvert right there. Right here. Move those little rocks out, throw the culvert in there.